Hello guys to our channel, Two Nerds in Canada. I am Lukáš
I'm Petra.
and decided to we decided to step outside of our comfort zone and to live and travel on completely different continent. We've both never even been to North America, so this will be something completely new to us. And through this YouTube channel, and also we have a Medium and Instagram, we would like to basically documentary
We would like to document our journey.
we would like to document our journey. So,
First, I think you'd like to know who we actually are. So, Lukáš, who are you?
so yeah, so I'm 26 years old. I've been born and I'm living here all my life in Prague, the city you are currently seeing behind us. And I've always wanted to live in a different country. But when I was deciding if I should go to UK or to Germany or other European country, I wasn't really so fond of, because it's very near and it's kind of the same culture, and basically I've always wanted to go to America. So that's why I've been very thrilled to have the same goal as Petra. No.
Yeah, and I'm Petra. I'm 23 years old, I think, probably. Yeah, I'm 23 years old, and I've just finished my studies. I studied geomatics at the Czech Technical University, and I'm currently working as a geospatial software developer. And yeah, I got a working holiday visa for Canada, so we're packing our bags and we're going.
Yeah, even before we met, we always had the common dream of ours to live in Canada or United States. So in about 27 days, we'll finally achieve this goal of leaving Czech Republic for a long time or for good. Who knows, right?
Also, to give you a bit more context, I'm half British, so my dad is from Great Britain, and I've visited that country numerous times. I've been there for holidays, for summers when I was smaller, and so I've never really had a problem with moving somewhere else, because that's basically what my dad did when he was young. And I always wanted to try and live, maybe also prove to myself that I can live in a country where they speak a different language than I speak on everyday basis. And Canada just seemed like a great opportunity, I think, because to me it feels safer than the US. I mean, I know it's subjective, but to me it feels safer. And also, I've heard people saying that Canada is where the US meets Europe, and it's like the perfect in-between situation.
Yeah.
So,
and it's also very close to United States, so
which can be a good thing, yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise it's very hard for Europeans to get, let's say, to Los Angeles or to New York or to Florida. So
it's more expensive, certainly. Yeah.
And it's more of a hassle. So this will be definitely a cool thing to get after we move to Canada.
Yeah, Canada will be a great starting point for exploring like the new world, basically. It's closer to South America as well, closer to the Caribbean, so who knows where it'll take us. But I think it's a great base. Yeah, so I think I applied for the working holiday visas, or we both applied for the working holiday visas in March, and I got my invitation in, when was it? July?
Yeah,
I think, in July. And because I have two citizenships.
Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky to get my IEC visa on Czech passport, and even she didn't receive it on her Czech passport.
I'm getting there. Sorry. Yeah, I got my IEC visa on my British passport because I had the option to apply with both of my citizenships. And what was I going to say? Yeah, the chance of getting selected when you're only using your Czech passport or your Czech nationality is like really low, because there's like, what was the number of spaces?
There's 1,000 people in the pool who can get the visa, and the demand was, I think, like 10,000 people. So
No,
there
but
is
how many people did they accept for the visa?
only
1,700?
they usually always send more invitations.
Yeah, because not everyone accepts
Yeah,
them.
but the quota is 1,000 people, and the demand in the pool is usually around 10,000 people. So let's say that every 10th person gets the opportunity.
Yeah, a lot of people apply and they want to try and live in Canada. Yeah, yeah. For Brits, the odds are higher, especially this year for some reason, because I'm not sure how. I think there are 5,000 places for the British IEC visas, and yeah, not that many people apply. Like 3,000 people apply this year, I think.
Yeah, I think they
And-
raised the pool, because all of the Brexit nonsense, so they wanted to
No,
be.
but still, the demand is still surprisingly low. Like
Yeah,
like if I was a
that's
Brit, I
true.
would want to get out as well.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
yeah, but anyway, yeah.
Or maybe British people don't know this.
Yeah, maybe they're not as well informed. Maybe just hasn't hit the fan.
There's
quite yet.
still chance. There's
Is
still
there?
saving boat.
Is there though?
Lifeboat. Lifeboat. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So after I got invited to apply for the actual visa, being selected through the IEC program, what did I do? Yeah, I scanned all the needed documents, paid the horrendous fees, filled out my information, and then I sent it off. Got a biometric instructions letter. Went off to Vienna from Prague to get the biometrics done, which was awful. But I know for some people it can be even worse, because I've read online that people from Australia have to travel like 3 hours, 4 hours by plane to get to the nearest biometrics collection point. So in some cases I was lucky it was only a 4-hour train ride one way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't, I mean, what you're gonna do, yeah. We're lucky to be positioned in the middle of Europe, so
Yeah,
nowhere
definitely.
is really that far.
Yeah. So since we are going to Canada in October, I still got the chance to go there for a touristic visa, and then take my luck in the next round of IEC pools, which are usually starting at the end of the year. So but since even if I wouldn't be chosen, I still have the chance to get open work permit, because me and Petra, we are in a common law relationship, and thankfully Canada agrees on
Recognizes
Yeah.
common law partnerships, yeah.
and
So
thankfully
sorry.
sure. Thankfully Canada recognizes common law partnership, so this way we don't have to be married or anything to
Not anything, but yeah, common law partnership means that the two people have to, I think, be in a relationship for at least 2 years, and one of those years has to be living together with proof. So yeah, we had to gather up like bills and
you have to have a
postcards.
bank account shared.
You don't have to, but it helps. Yeah.
You have to,
Shared
or
bank
you should
account,
have a shared bank account. You should have a proof of the common address. So some postcards, from friends or whatever.
Or an ID card with the same address helps. I
Yes,
think. Yeah.
and definitely some pictures coming from a long time.
Oh, we've got
So-
a lot of photos.
Yeah. Yeah. So this definitely helps. Okay. So this means that after Petra gets a job, after she'll receive 3 payslips, we could go with all of the documents to the Canadian-USA border, and there we could go to immigration and ask them kindly to give me the open work permit.
Yeah, it's a way of sponsoring, from my point, like from being the one with the visa, it's a way of sponsoring the other person to be able to get a visa as well, since you're obviously taking them with you because you're in a common law partnership.
Yeah. So we would be happy to. So we would be happy if you'd follow us on Instagram, on our Medium channel, where we already have a few articles, and here on YouTube. So that would be definitely great. The links are in the description. I always wanted to do this one. Links are in the description below.
And just don't forget to put them there.
Yeah, and that's about it. So
Yeah, follow
It-
us on our journey, watch us get embarrassed,
yeah.
maybe get evicted from Canada, who knows? I mean, hopefully not though.